Hello, beautiful family. Welcome back to the Champagne's Final. It is with your girl, Miss B, and I'm here to give you and serve you beauty on a silver platter. Today, I am going to show you how I put up this look, guys. It wasn't an easy one, but it was fun, and I think it's beautiful. Let me tell you a sad story. I had glue issues, guys. I ran out of glue, and I found myself using individual lash glue. Trust me, my lash line is in so much pain right now. It's not pain. You know how individual lash glue feels like, right? It's like you just put mint on your eyes. You know, it's all... but we all know after this I'm just gonna go wash my face. That's set story number 2, darling. I put up this looks only to go wash my face because I ain't gonna know where to go with this. Where am I gonna go looking like this, all dolled up like this? I'm just putting it together for you to see the kind of work that I do. So if you want to look like a doll, don't forget to drop me an inbox on my Instagram and I will share with you all the information, darling, and you will see me right at your doorstep coming to save you beauty on a silver platter. Without a waste of time, guys, let's get into our video. But please, before we go there, do not forget to subscribe if you're new, share and like, and drop me a comment, guys. Drop me a comment. I did activate my comment section. It's all open for you to spread some love there, okay? So enjoy. And so as per usual, I am going to apply and blend in my primer using my big fluffy brush. After distributing the entire primer, the primer on the entire face rather, I'm going to start the process of brushing up my brows using an aloe vera gel soap, and then I'm going to roll my brush over my brows to lay them down or to press them down. And then I'm going to start the process of outlining my brows. And please do note that I'm using an eyeshadow to do so. And then I am going to fill in my brows. After filling in my brows, I'm going to come in with my concealer from Playgirl. So with that, I am using to clean the bottom part of my brow line. And then with the left residue on the brush, I'm going to use it to clean the upper part of my brow line, getting into the process of shaping them. And then I am going to drag down the left concealer to my eyelid, using it as some form of a primer. After that, I am going to take my small brush and start blending the concealer on my eyelids. After blending the concealer onto my eyelids, I'm going to start applying my tapes. Then after applying my tapes, I'm going to come in with a much lighter eyeshadow. This one I got from Yardley, but I will list the products that I have used in the description box. So after applying it, I'm just going to quickly blend it because it dries very quick. So it might stain if you do not blend it quick. I'm going to do the same on the left side eye. So after blending my concealer, I'm just gonna come in with my small flat brush. I'm going to line my dark brown eyeshadow on my crease line. And then I'm also going to outline my crease line on the left side. After outlining my crease line, I'm going to come in with my small blending brush, and I'm going to start blending the crease line. And then with the same brush, I'm going to apply an orange shade to blend and start blending it with the dark brown on the crease line. So guys, I have learned that for the entire time while I was doing my eyeshadow, my camera was off, and I am so disappointed. I am sorry for that, guys, but I am promising to revise the look and bring you the full video, just an eyeshadow application, or rather I will do a YouTube short on it, and I will also post it on my TikTok so that you can see how did I apply this eyeshadow. But so far so good, and from now we are moving on to the foundation application step. As you can see, I'm using my foundation brush to apply and blend the foundation. After that, I'm going to come in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 330, and I am using it to highlight. So I am highlighting my mid contour section of my nose, and I'm also highlighting underneath my eyes. After that, I'm going to move to blending below my cheekbones. I really do not like doing this, guys, because I have a very dropped face naturally. My face is very long, but just doing this step for those people that are keen and interested in knowing how to properly contour and highlight. This is how I do it for my face when I want to do it, but it's a step that I do not prefer at all. So I'm going to come in with my liquid blush and start sculpting my face with it. If you have been watching my YouTube videos, you would know why am I using it. Simply because I love that orange. It looks like a nice dark brown. In fact, guys, I am not a contour and highlight girl personally. Contouring and highlighting are not for me. If I have to contour and highlight, I prefer powder contouring. It's easier and it's smoother, you know. But for a look like this, you will need some liquid contouring and highlighting. So at the center of my nose contour line, I'm going to apply my lighter concealer, and then I'm going to start blending it. After that, I'm going to set the rest of my face using my compact powder. I have plans to adding a banana or setting powder to my makeup kit. It's things that I never use, you know. That is why I never. They just make your makeup become so pure. And I've never had a client with skin problems where I just have to like cover or do a full coverage baking powder kind of makeup. So at the bottom of my eyeline there, I'm going to use the same colors I used on my eyeliner. As you can see, my eyeliner is sort of like a lilac purplish pinkish kind of a color. Then moving on to the lips, I'm using a Vaseline to prime my lips. Then I'm coming in with my purple lipstick. Then I'm going to use a matte lip gloss to line my lips. And then after that, I'm going to use my concealer brush to clean my lips. I'm going to clean my lip line both on the top and on the bottom. And guys, if you're going to do this step, be sure to blend it well. You don't want white stripes and lines around your lips. It doesn't make makeup sense. Even if it means using your finger to do so, make sure you blend. And then I'm going to move on to the lash application process. Guys, in this video I'm so disorganized. Honestly, I also did not notice that I ran out of lash glue, so I had to use an individual lash glue, which was it was a disaster. It's very messy on the stripe and it doesn't stick properly. My lashes were continuously coming out. I do not advise anybody to use individual lash glue on a strip lash. After that, I'm going to come in with my very highly pigmented gold blush, and I'm going to use some on my cheekbones and at the center of my contour line. And I'm also going to use it again on the arc of my brow. You will see that step if it is to follow. And then after that, I'm just going to take my big brush and blend the blush. So feeling that my lips need some more, I use the black lipstick to line them up some more. So this is the look, guys. It's not bad. It's really not as bad as I feel. Thank you for watching. Thank you, beautiful family, for sticking with me in this one. You know, I had to say more about how much fun I had. Oh, I had so much fun putting together this look, guys, and I am looking forward to putting together more of this look. This is a super glamorous glam. Like, I don't see you going to pick up the kids from school with this look, unless if you are a queen of glam like me. Yes, queens and kings. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to give you beauty on a silver platter. Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me in today's episode. Allow me to call it an episode. Thank you for joining me in today's episode, guys. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and drop me a comment and interact with me in my social media platforms. For now, I'm still busy using Instagram, so just drop me an inbox on my Instagram if there's something you want to say about my looks, or if there's something you would like to request. I am here. I'm here for you. Yes. And I also like to thank my 8 consistent viewers. I have 8 consistent viewers. Like, my viewership is growing, guys. Thank you so much for your contribution. 8 is such a big number for this channel. Trust me, it is a sign of improvement. Like, it's growing. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your consistent support. For now, I'd like to drop you with some crazy love. Yes, too much love from me to you. Ciao.